Well, James was a loving, caring. Um, he was overprotected by his mom and his sisters. Um, he had a smile out this world. I don't care what color, race, gender. If you having a bad day, that smile was gonna brighten you up and make you just gonna like it's something. It was just something that's gonna make your day, change your day. Like you have um he was very helpful. Um, you name it. That was just an all around kid.
Describe James in one word.
Fantastic.
And he was taken from us a little over a year ago, almost 2 years. Tell us and describe how you are 2 years from now. 2 years now,
Whew.
in one word.
One word. Lost.
As much as you care to share, or as little as you care to share, tell us about that day.
So that day, I was going to, well, he was at his dad house. Let him go to his dad house. Like, you know, me and his dad had split up. So he was able to go to his dad house, but never stay. So I let him stay Thanksgiving. He did good. So I let him go for Christmas. Fast forward the day before the day that he got killed. I was at work and I get a call that my son had got killed. I mean, he got shot. So at the time, my significant other came and got me from work to take me to the hospital. The whole ride, he didn't say nothing. He didn't look at me. He didn't like. My mom told him, "Don't tell me." All she told me is that my baby got shot. I get to the hospital and I'm asking where my baby. They was like, "Oh, the family outside," and I was like, the family outside. Why the family outside? And right when the nurse told me that the family is outside, my sister come in and she have that look on her face, the same look like prior a year or two that she had that same look when my nephew, which is her son, got killed, and my cousin, all gun violence as well. And she was like, "You must don't know." I was like, "No what?" And she was like, "James gone," and I lost it. Um, and I never been the same since. Never been the same since. Like my baby would give the shirt off his back. Like he didn't get in trouble. The kids his age, he was the youngest out of the kids. But I always told him like, hey, if you want to earn some money, we stay in apartments and you go knock on the door, you take garbage out, you do whatever you have to do to earn money. You don't go break into the house, you don't do nothing that you ain't got no business doing. So he had all the kids his age doing the same thing. And I had like, God, why my baby? Like so fast forward, as when the detective came, they said my son and another little boy was sitting on the sofa. I mean, on the bed playing a game, video game, and another little boy in the back. And I guess the little boy was playing with a beam, and he said he didn't know it was a bullet in the chamber when he was playing with the beam, and the bullet went in the back of my son's head, came out his forehead, and the little boy who was sitting next to my son, when it came out his forehead, it went in the lodge in the little boy's mouth. So one bullet did that to both of them. So it was all over the news. Um, my life changed by the time I got back to work. By the time I got back to the real world, everybody, I couldn't tell my story. They went off what the news told them. The little boy who did it, he came up with this story and say, why not save my son? And the other little boy was fighting over the gun, which wasn't true. And you painted this picture as if my son was a troublemaker. And that was the image that the world got of my son. So it was like, that told me that, like, that ate me up. Like, it was just, I don't know, like, it was something that I wish would have never happened. It could have all been prevented. Like,
Let's again, as much as you care, it could have all been prevented. Where did this young man get the gun?
right now he's current in Falkenberg Road. He had bond. Um, and at the time when he was out on bond, he actually was still doing crimes and just on the internet instead of laying low. I did it, but once these little kids, they have this thing where now I have a body, so he wanted to be big and let people influence him. So he on the social media still doing stuff that he shouldn't do. So right now he's in currently um, charged as an adult and sitting on Falkenberg Road waiting trial.
How old was this young man?
At the time he was 14. Now he's 16, I believe.
Where did this 14-year-old get this gun?
From what I was told, um, it was his 18-year-old brother gun at the time.
So unfortunately, once again, we see an instance where kids get their hands on guns and think they're toys or not know if they're loaded. They don't know what they're dealing with. And children like James get impacted and affected. How does that make you feel to know that your son's life was taken because another kid was reckless and in possession of something he shouldn't have had possession of at all?
I can say at the time I was hurt, angry. Um, I had to do a lot of praying to ask God to heal me. Um, um, it's hard to put in so much words. Like, you be angry, you won't you want to reach out and touch them. Let's just say that you just want to really do something to them. But I'm in a better space now. I just pray for them. I seriously pray for them now.
What helps you get through the day?
My gospel music and talking to God a lot, because since this happened, I have lost a lot of friendships. I have lost a lot of family ships. I have lost um, relationships because I didn't know how to communicate because I was hurt. I was angry. I didn't want to be bothered. And until you walk in somebody's shoes, you'll never truly understand their pain. But on the outside, it looks like you're just being selfish, which that's not the case. You don't know how to communicate. Like, I tell people, I kind of died January 8th, 2023. Sometimes I'm here, but I'm not here. And It's not like you're being selfish. You just don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. It's a mental thing. You feel like you cheating your loved one when you doing things with other people because they not there no more. So I lost a lot, and I'm trying to regain the things that I lost. But I feel like, God might have removed them for a purpose. The guns are not toys. It's so much things in life that you could be doing besides playing with a gun. Once you pull that trigger, it's no coming back from it. You could be on the end of the gun or somebody using it towards you. But either way, it's not a toy. Sitting in a cell is not fun. None of your friends are gonna be there. Only your mom gonna be there or your dad. Or if you're in the graveyard, the only person that's gonna come to the graveyard is your mom and your dad. After a year, your friends forget all about you. It's out of sight, out of mind. I would say put the guns down. Like, it's so much out here. I wish my baby can. Don't let your parent be me sitting here pleading like, I wish my son can do this. I wish my son can do that. Enjoy life. Be a child as long as you can, and put the guns down.
Tell us about this picture and what you have here.
Um, this is the last picture my son took. It was the NFL experience at Raymond James Stadium. Um, my boy was just all around. He was the he was a joke. He was a joker. He was the life of a party. You name it. He was everything. And the other picture is my cousin who also um he was trying to save the kids at the park, and he got killed saving the kids. They had a shootout at the park and he saved at least like 5 kids, and but he paid the ultimate price. Some days I feel like I let you down, letting you go to your dad's house. But like I promised you, the day that I came to see you, that mommy gonna fight to the day she don't have no breath in her body to get justice for you, to save as many kids as possible, to let them know it's not cool to play with guns. I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody, mother, not even the person who did this to you. It hurt. And mommy's so lost without you. But like I promise you, I'm gonna pull myself together and get back to the mommy that you know. Because I don't want to let you down. But I always love you, no matter what. And until we meet again, you continue to watch over me and your sister. I know you got us.